Good morning, YouTube. My name is Rue. Today is July the 7th, 2017. So yes, folks, it is 7/7/17. Just saying that 5 times fast. Anyway, how's everybody doing? We are doing a video tonight because we have some very big and very important news, especially if you're in the UtaPri fandom. More specifically, if you're a fan of the group known as Heavens. Like this unapologetic bastard. So what do we have for you tonight? Well, we actually have a lot of things. For one, we have Heavens got their website renewed. Not only did they get it renewed, but they got it 100% redone. It looks a heck of a lot different than it did before, which is a definite positive. But we also got some news out of that, and if you'll give me 2 seconds, I will give it to you now. So we're going to start with this. We're going to start with the fact that we now officially have birthdays for all the Heavens members, all 7. I will give you the birthdays, and I will also give you a link to the website down here in the description if you have not checked it out yet. So, the birthdays are as follows. UtaPri, the leader of Heavens, is born September the 1st, so actually his is going to be coming up first in the chronology. Kira Sumeragi is May the 5th. Nagi Mikado is January 7th. Iji Otori, I get him and Ichi mixed up sometimes, is October 20th. So, of the 2 from those 4, the next in the chronology would be the brothers, Ichi and then Iji. Then we go to Vaughn. Vaughn has a birthday on December the 12th. Yamano is March 30th, and Shion Amakusa is November the 4th. So, for anybody who's curious, it goes it's going to pretty much go Ichi, let's see, Iji, then Shion, and then Vaughn. So those are going to be the 4 that are coming up immediately. But we also have some other big news, apparently. Turns out there's going to be a drama CD. Yep, check this out. So, Heavens, not only did they get the website renewed, not only did we get a bunch of intel about Heavens, I only gave you the birthdays, but we also have other information about them now too. Such as, oh, I don't know, hobbies. You may be interested to know what Ichi's is. And it kind of fits his character if you think about it. But we also found out they're going to be getting a drama CD. Now it's going to have 1 song to it, and that song is called Heaven's Sky. However, it's also going to have a 2-part drama. Now, what is going to be in that drama, we don't know yet. And when I say that, we don't know exactly what it's going to necessarily be. My guess would be at least 1 part will be the introductions, and maybe part 2 would be just a random thing that isn't a day of their life. Now, how do you find out about this? Well, that was on the website. It's also on the official Berkeley website. But there's another way you can find out. Heavens has launched a Twitter, and I will give the link to that in the description down here again. That link goes as follows though. Twitter.com / Heavens, all caps, _ staff. They have done tweets from each member tonight as far as the launch of their new Twitter. And now I've said it's at 43,500. Well, as of right now, let's bump that up 300. 43,800 is the current number on the Twitter. This is kind of a big thing if you think about it, because Heavens, for the longest time, has had an interesting little stigma attached to them. I've called them many times, and me and a dear friend of mine call them the Renegade Princes. They are to a degree. But I also call them Heaven's Fallen Angels, because that is what they are. They are a group that has gone through hell and back, in many respects. Not saying the Starish or Quartet Knight probably haven't in their own personal lives, but Heavens as a group have been basically told by their boss, you are nothing more than my pawns to beat Starish. Well, of course, as we all know, Heavens isn't down with that cause, and they said, and especially Ichi, who basically told him, no, here's the deal. We know why you can't stand Shining, and we don't want to be a part of that unless you straighten up. Maybe he has. Maybe he started. We're going to have to find out, he being Raging. But what's going to be interesting also now is to see, with now them getting their own solo drama CD, group drama CD, with also now them potentially being a part of the Shining theaters in some way. Remember, we've heard about Newground. And also with the fact that they will be in Dulce Vita for the first time. It's going to be very interesting to see where Broccoli takes Heavens from this point forward. What's also going to be interesting to be seen is, and I hate keep bringing this up, but we have to think about it just in case it were to happen. If, for some reason, Starish and Starish, Quartet Knight, or even Wakamoto, the guy who plays Shining. If Shining were to retire, you're probably going to lose Starish, and you're probably going to lose Quartet Knight, because they were part of the Shining Agency. Unless they did a thing where they had, say, Atoya take over the position, and something they would have to do something with the at this point former members of Starish. But in a weird way, is Broccoli getting ready for a transition period? I talk about this all the time, I know, but I'm just thinking, is this being done for the possibility that there's going to be a transition? Because to the best of my knowledge, and somebody can correct me, because I don't know, I haven't looked. I don't know if there's an official Twitter for Starish or Quartet Knight or the individual members. There might be. Somebody will correct me. But Heaven's getting one. And within one day, okay, one day, they have a grand total of, at this point right now that I'm looking at it, 43,800 followers to that Twitter, and only 11 tweets right now. It's amazing, and it shows in many respects that fans are starting to warm up to them. Now, we also know that part of this link was put by the UtaPri official. So, could it be the idea that a lot of those people came from there and followed that page? Could be. And it was interesting also because if you go ahead and read the comments, some of you, like I do, might have to drop them into Google Translate. But it's very interesting. And I keep saying that, but it is. It's very interesting to see just how rapidly that Twitter's blowing up. Like, as a person who is steadfast Heavens fan at this point, it makes me oh so happy. to the point where I wanted to start crying. Me and a friend of mine on Tumblr, we were like watching the comments, and we were watching and we were just watching, the follower count just go up, and it's like, I've never seen this before. Keep in mind, this is the first time that I ever watched a specific Twitter account just go, to see how high it was going to go. But for heavens, this is something amazing. Because the stigma that they have currently, and I say stigma, is they are the rivals, they are the adversaries, they are the villains to Starish. I don't know if they're rivals anymore. I think in a weird way they're going to also try to do their own thing. Rivals to me insinuates they're going to impede the progress of someone. That was at one point their job. They did it fairly well. They didn't win, but they did it well enough. Now they became friendly with Starish and Quartet Knight, to the point where me and other friends have been speculating, could we see a shuffle unit with Quartet Knight and maybe Heavens? Hell, could we see maybe a true shuffle unit outside the confines of the anime between Starish and Heavens? I hope not. I would rather see, if we're going to see another one, let it be Heavens and Quartet Knight, to be honest. I think that would really work. But where does Heavens go from here? Where does Quartet Knight? Where does Starish? This is going to be interesting, because here's the other thing to think about. Just hear me out, right? September, we know, so in 2 months, it's the, excuse me. In 2 months, it's a special stage. In 3 months, it's Amazing Aria and Sweet Serenade. Now, in 4 months, we're getting the drama CD with Heavens. And then there's this movie. It has been speculated, or at least it's been allegedly reported by Wikipedia, that the movie is to come out in December. We don't know. But let's assume that it is. Think about that for me. From September to December, at least one event will happen within the UtaPri universe, and it's going to make for a very interesting time as a UtaPri fan, and it's even going to make for a very interesting and special time now if you're a Heavens fan, because we still have to see what is going to happen with these special Shining theaters that are going to be coming up in the near future when they refer to the new ground. Remember that? They mentioned that it's the 7th anniversary last month. Actually, a few weeks ago now. So where do we go? What's going to happen? And the better question is, if you're a Heavens fan, or just a UtaPri fan in general, how pumped are you? Me? I'm excited. It may not sound like it, but I really am. Like, trust me. The adrenaline that was running through my body when I read the announcement is something you have to see to... It takes a lot to excite me, because I try to, in some cases, be professional when I do these things. I try. But when I see stuff about Heavens, when I see that they're being really integrated into the universe now, you've got veterans from UtaPri, and you've got new people. Or let me just really put that another way. You have veterans of the anime industry, and then you have new people coming in, and it's going to make things even better. This isn't broccoli milking UtaPri. It's trying to improve the product even more than it already has. And I bet you, It's gonna happen, and we're gonna get to see just exactly how it happens coming up in months, man. Because think about it, September's almost here. Then you got October, November, December. Where is UtaPri going to be when we get to 2018? That's the question. What's the answer? Nobody knows. The only people that know currently are Broccoli, A1, and maybe Sentai Filmworks. But one thing I can promise you, and it's going to be one fun ride. And it's a ride that I think we're all willing to take. So let's put our hands in the carts, keep our hands in the cart at all times, and get ready to zip off on this wild roller coaster that is UtaPri, and we're going to do it with Heavens. See you next time, friends, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Later.